Namaste and blessings and welcome to my channel, Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. I feel truly grateful that you guys are here. Welcome back. And so I'm going to burn some Palo Santo because I feel that Palo Santo wants to communicate with us tonight. And so, how are you guys feeling? How are you? I hope that you are finding yourself feeling blessed, even though I know we're going through it. We're going through a lot right now. It's a lot of work that we're doing for the mother, that the mother says thank you. So this is going to be collective messages, as you guys know. So I would like to share that I had been spending lots of times in solitude. I usually, you know, I hear the calling. I know when it's time to pull back. I know when it's time to stop. I know when I'm being called to go into hermit mode. And every time I do it, and I listen and I surrender, because it's so challenging. It's so challenging sometimes to just pause. We had been programmed to be on the chase. We had been programmed to dismiss how we truly feel. And I feel like if you're here, right, you know that. You know that, and you know that it takes a lot for us to truly sit in our lower chakras and to surrender and to pay attention to what is it that our body wants to tell us and our emotions. And it's, we have responsibilities and there's a lot of distractions with social media, and our lives have been changing and we are experiencing transitioning, and it's like very busy waters. That's what I'm seeing right now, like the ocean, and there's lots of waves and they're coming from different parts and sides, so directions, and it's just like turbulent waters. That's what I'm seeing. And so I feel that if you're coming across this message, if you are also in alignment with this, the sacred space of the divine feminine, of the divine mother, it is because there's something here for you, my love. And if I had to right now channel a message, the message is know that you are worthy, know that you and your loved ones are safe, and surrender. Surrender to the flow, to the cycles of the mother. If you can pay attention to what is happening outside, what do you see? How can you find the reflection? Do not get lost in the illusion. Do not get lost once again living or trying to live a life where you have to chase after, you have to overwork, and you have to just go so hard. Relax. What is your body telling you? Where there is any tension, because where is the tension is the resistance. Our body's wisdom is always communicating to us and for us. Most of the time when we feel the pain, we're like, we just don't want it. Yeah, of course we don't. We just want to remove it. We want it to stop. Why are you hurting me? I'm busy. I need to do these things. Why are you hurting me? We don't want to. It's the same when we wake up and we're not feeling like positive and outgoing, right? Why am I sad? How annoying that I am feeling sad. But when in reality, we are receiving the guidance, we are being asked to slow down, to surrender, to release the stress, to release the worry. We're being asked to pause, to be in solitude, to take a walk, to take on the sun, to change our diets, to move or to rest, to get in baths, right? To go to a river, to the ocean. We are always receiving all these messages, but we resist so much. Come on, let's be honest, right? Yeah. I just saw 555. And so change is here. Change is inevitable. We're being asked to live our lives differently. I just saw number 6. It's all about harmony and balance, coming into alignment within each element, listening to our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. It's time to pause and ask ourselves, how do I feel? How do I feel right here, right now? Like, ask yourself, how do you feel? Is there any sadness? Is there any suppressed anger? Is there some frustration or fear? Is there fear of missing out, fear that things are not going to work out, fear that you're going to end up homeless, that you're going to lose people, you're going to lose things, that you're going to lose your mind? Is there fear of not being good enough, fear of being rejected, fear of living, of life, of challenges, of not knowing? You see, there's a lot to think about when it comes to fear. The Divine Mother is asking us to listen and to find a way to pause, to press the pause button, to pay attention to the messages, to the divine guidance. Sometimes when we are so busy on the chase, on the go, we are not truly listening because we're not present. That's what she's saying. Acknowledge how you're not present because you are thinking about the past or the future. And so this present now, this eternal now, that is all we have, we're not here. We're not listening, right? I feel like for me, the tension is here on my shoulders, right? I have to protect. I have to defend. What do you want from me? Now what is happening? You see, I do that here. And then it becomes lots of pain. It's just living in fight or flight, Fear of being betrayed. Fear of betrayals. And so the Divine Mother is saying, we have to listen to the wisdom of our body, Our body is so intelligent. Listen to your emotions. Ask yourself, am I truly listening? Or do I have the tendency to be my wounded masculine? Are the actions that I'm taking based on fear or based on love? You see? I'm going to use these oracle cards. I'm seeing the number 888. And I feel like a lot of us are being called to step up and to be the leaders. Sometimes we can take it so to like, the ego can take it as, oh, I'm meant to be all of this. It creates stories and yeah. And there's nothing wrong with thinking big and bigger picture. And there's nothing wrong with having big dreams. But I'm hearing think big and start small. And that is a song. Oh my goodness, I cannot remember who's the singer. But the message is that slow and steady, acting from a place of divine guidance, acting from a place of being present and being creative. And when we're present and when we are working with nature or not against, the divine start to sound like all these ideas, and you have lots of fun. It feels great. It feels beautiful when you're working from a place of wonder and curiosity and like deep faith, right? Deep faith. Deep faith. Yes, 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 yeah. This is what I was feeling exactly. We have the card of leadership here. Leadership, yes, with the tiger energy. We're being called to be the leaders of our life. We have to first know how to lead ourselves, we have navigation here, how to navigate life from a place of balance, you know what I mean? Before we can be preaching and asking other people to do this and to do that. Like, we are being prepared, and we have to go through all this process of shedding the old and letting go of the old programmings and conditionings. We have to, I'm seeing the tower, so it's about foundations. We are receiving divine intervention, and that's why things are like falling apart and things are not moving. And it is not because we are being punished or because we are in the wrong path. It is because we have to rebuild and we have to work in our foundations, and we can no longer build the same. I mean, look at your life and tell me, how did it go? Do you want to do the same? Do you want to repeat the cycles? And so we are deconstructing. We have to go back to zero. And the ego doesn't like that, because the ego wants to protect, wants to save you from hurt and disappointment. We have many aspects of ourselves, right, of our ego. And we're healing the inner child. We are learning about true safety, true abundance. We are being asked to build from inside out, to build from our hearts, from our connection to the Divine Mother, to nature, to the earth, to start building for the highest good of all, for all sentient beings, and not just for us, not from a place of self-centeredness, where I just want to do things because I want to prove myself to others. I want to prove them wrong, or because I'm chasing money or power over others just to make myself feel better about my freaking low self-esteem. We're being asked to be the leaders which we had. And so we have to first start with ourselves and in our own lives, how we are teaching our children. Are we the examples of that we are preaching? Because there's so many people talking and sharing and they call themselves leaders. But what are the true intentions of these people? What are their foundations? Are they just creating, just manifesting? Because for me, it's very different to co-create with the mother, with nature, with source, with the divine, than just us, manifesting and creating from whatever. And so we have to go through these deconstructing and tower moments, because we have to build again from a true self. And so we have to get to know ourselves. Who are you without the stories of your past? Who are you without the pain and the suffering and the programmings and conditioning? Like, who are you without the money in your account, without your physical vessel? Who are you? What is left if you do not have the fancy house or the clothing or the brands? Like, who are you? Do you feel worthy? What are your insecurities? What is the truth? What is the truth? With concealment here, this is about, we wear so many masks. We pretend, we show up to the world the way, the way we want, or the way we believe we have to, because we have beliefs that we have to be perfect. I have to look certain way, I have to be pose. I'm hearing that song of Madonna, we're like, pose. Boogie. Yeah. Something like that. I'm not getting it very clear because I can hear these channel messages are like, no, just keep going. And so, right? It's time to pull the veil of illusions. How do you see yourself? How do we see ourselves when we're not wearing makeup and all of the things? Or for those who don't wear makeup, like, how do you feel when you see yourself in the mirror? How do you speak about yourself? How do you talk to yourself? How do you talk to yourself? Yes. So we have to go through all of this. Who are you without all the labels and the titles or whatever, or the graduation paperwork and all these things, right? Not to dismiss it, because of course they hold value, right? But if you have an ego attachment to it, like, who are you then? How do you feel about it now? And so it's all these deep questions. We have here finding love, and this is about us loving ourselves. This is about us seeing who we truly are, finding the truth of us. This is us reconnecting with our masculine and feminine energies. This is us seeing others also with the eyes of love that the divine how the divine see everyone. This is just about letting go of the idea of separation, and also understanding that we're one, that we're interconnected, that everything that we do, say, every action, right, it does affect the all. This is about us coming into divine union with ourselves through deep acceptance, forgiveness, self-forgiveness, loving ourselves for who we are beyond just the physical vessel. I'm hearing body shaming and the idea of perfection. And so we are healing all of that. We're healing also relationships, emotional codependency, and unhealthy attachments. We have cut ties. And how I see it, this is the sword of truth. We have to cut the ties with anything that is not in alignment with the truth. And so ask yourself, what is the truth? What is my truth? What is the truth? What's behind every action, every word I say? What's behind? I'm seeing the high priestess, because the high priestess, she is gonna bring illumination to the unconscious. So what is hidden in the unconscious? And I was talking today through a channel message that we can become so manipulative, master manipulators. We go behind people, we say things, we rumor, we create drama, we gossip. We also come together with people because, oh, I see you have something I can use. You got something I need, or something that I believe that I cannot do or accomplish. And so I play based on, but then I convince myself that this is guided and the blah, 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 and we lie and we become deceptive. We convince ourselves, we justify our actions or our actions. We go behind people, we do moves to then, accomplish what we want. And if someone is here and is not liking what I'm saying, they cannot say, yes, I know what she's talking about, then this is not the channel for you. Because we speak truth here, and I take myself into what I am channeling. We do everything possible to manipulate outcomes. And so we have to pay attention to that. We have willpower. It's a lot of Taurus energy here, right? Lots of earthy energy, grounded. This is about safety and comfort and luxury. And yes, we want to manifest that, but we have to manifest it from the truth. We have to manifest everything from the truth. Not because we're manipulating people, not because we are wanting to abuse power, not because we're here just wanting to take from others. Because giving and receiving is different than giving and taking. Oh, I do this for you. Oh, yeah, brother, sister. But then, what are you ready to take, right? What are we ready to take? And so it is important, and seeing number 4 with the willpower, right? It's very important for us to work on our foundations and to heal our solar plexus by healing our relationship with ourselves. So then we can manifest a healthy sense of independence. Yes. We have intuition here, right? And we know that a third eye and our solar plexus, we have another eye in our solar plexus, man. And so we have to pause and we have to stop and we have to connect with the mother and we have to cut ties and do the clearing in order to listen to the truth, to our intuition. And here with the beetle, I'm hearing reptilian brain, and that is our lymphatic brain. That is, our survival. We have to recognize that we have been living in fight or flight and misalignment, disconnected from the mother, and just wounded masculine and feminine. And we have become disconnected from our intuition, from the alignment of our chakras that then brings this heart-centered, deep intuition, where we are not just in our logical, but we are in our heart, in our logical. We see in the synchronicities. We're working for the mother and with the mother, with honoring the goddess within. We're honoring the God within us as we are co-creators, and we acknowledge that we're here to co-create and to build for the highest good of all. Yes, and so my loves, we're undergoing this process of rebirth. I'm hearing Kalima, right? Kalima and all the schools are like chopping the head of those ego identities that we carry around, right? What is not in alignment with the highest good of all and needs to be given to the dead. What belongs to the dead must be given to the dead, meaning that is not in alignment and serving the highest good of the all, that is not helpful, that is not serving us anymore, we need to sacrifice it and give it to Kalima. We have to give it to the all. Not to the old, to the vial of flame, to the dead. That's what I was trying to say. The dead card, you have to sacrifice the old in order to then manifest the new. And that's why every ending brings a new beginning, and every new beginning, there's something ending. When we are asking to manifest something new, then something has to be surrendered to the dead. And that's the dead card, right? We have to follow the process of the cycles. Yeah. I'm feeling something here. Sorry, you guys. My lips were really dry because, I was just doing some heavy breathing and stuff. We have creativity and good fortune, yeah. So that's what happens when we come into alignment. The spider, she's the weaver of dreams, she's the goddess, the divine matrix. She's the divine mother. She is the earth. She's Gaia. She is us. When we are in co-creation, we become the intelligence of the universe. And we are always creating and we are always intelligent, but we start to work in alignment and in co-creation. That's very different. She also reveals what's hidden in the unconscious. She can take the dreams from you, because if you're not ready to receive, she's going to take it. Meaning it will be paused, not that you cannot, but it is all about true intentions. The grandmother spider is very known for natives. If you know this medicine, have you worked with her? Have you seen her? Because I have, and let me tell you, Okay. She will take you to the underworld, to the depths of your unconscious and your waters, and it's going to show you the parts of you that you continue to neglect and pretend and dismiss. And nobody likes that. The ego doesn't like that. And it is a very painful process, but it is revealing and is the only way forward. And so, but as you take the journey, then you become blessed by her and the gift of creativity. And seeing a pregnant woman is just, it's a gift from the mother. And we have good fortune. It's not just about money, but it is about existing from a place where you are in alignment, you are connected, you're serving the highest good of all, you are at peace, you move with ease, with the flow, you know that everything is provided for you, you know that everything is just working out on your favor. And so we don't have to be chasing, we don't have to be lost and worried, right? It's just the comfort, the love. And that's what I was saying, you know, when you go through her medicine, because it's deep medicine, right? It does reveal so much, but then the blessings of the mother are just, it is beyond this world, because it's beyond this world. Remember that everything that we're experiencing here, as above, so below, it is a reflection of what is happening in the higher worlds. And so we manifest evolution. We experience deep, deep love. It's beyond words. Beyond words. Yes. And so I'm grateful. We're going to end up this collective reading with the medicine oracle. We have here the moon with number 34. Lady Moon gives you the keys to mystery, the other feminine power. Exactly. You will receive the keys to your freedom. You will receive creative ideas, creative guidance. You will be building from a place of truth. You're going to feel free and sovereignty, and no longer from a place of fear and freaking out and feeling alone and abuse and all of that jazz, man. Right? We have the eagle totem with number 14. Rise above to widen your vision. And so what the eagle is saying is bigger picture thinking. And so, my loves, I feel like I'm just going to leave it there. I feel truly grateful, and it's such an honor to be channeling for you guys. I know that my work is not for everyone, because not everyone is receptive. And my messages are for a very special collective. And I said that with lots of grace because it's true. But please like and subscribe. Welcome to the family. Join me in this journey so that we can help each other and collaborate and co-create for the goddess, for the mother. This here is the sacred home of the divine mother, of the divine feminine, of the goddess, because she's back. And so, till next time, stay well. I love you guys. Namaste and blessings.